Welcome to MBA Mental Boost. This is your coach, Dr. Rosie, and it is Friday today. So we are celebrating the wins. If this is the first time you've listened to the podcast, every Friday we look back on the week and we celebrate the wins. And this came about because this is what I do with my clients. So they always get an audio note on a Friday where we look at where have you had successes this week? Where have those moments of achievement been? Those wins, no matter how small, because sometimes we've just got to go to the small stuff. You know, some weeks it's going to be big, but if it's not, I don't want your brain to go into like, oh, well, there's not any wins to celebrate, because there are always wins. Even if the win is, you know what, I learned some stuff about myself this week, or I found areas that I can work on, that I can grow, that's still a win. So I want you to take a moment and think about where you've had wins this week, no matter how small they are. So for me personally, this week, I think my wins have been around taking some time for me. So it's half term over in the UK. So the kids have been off school, and I really wanted to make sure that I continued to, one, do the needle movers in my business. So, you know, my coaching always continues. Like clients know, I kind of coach wherever we are, whether I'm on holiday, whether the kids are off, or anytime, you know, I still coach. That continues. And as you know, I absolutely love what I do. So for me, it's very much a lifestyle business, which some friends and family find it kind of difficult to understand. What I don't take full time away from my business. I'm just always available because this is what I love to do. So that continues. So I still do the needle movers as well. Still building relationships, having conversations, the stuff that just really lights me up in my business, whilst kind of pausing the other stuff. But for me, it can be really easy that when the kids are off, I focus on kind of giving so much to them that I don't continue with my own self-care. So that was a big thing. I mean, it helped. They were away for 2 days. They went away with my mother-in-law, which was lovely. But I made sure that even outside of that time where I had 2 days just completely to myself, that I still took care of myself, still got out on walks, still moved my body, still read. I mean, that has been a win. You know, that might sound really silly. It's so small. But even just sitting down and reading for at least 10 minutes every day. I've just been reading a fiction book, nothing to do with business, nothing to do with learning or personal growth, because normally they're the only books that I read. I was like, no, I'm going to read a fiction book. And it's been so nice. And just sitting down, having a cup of coffee, reading, So that probably sounds so silly. But I think that's one of my wins this week, is that I've read every single day. And just having that kind of time to escape, you know, literally just let my brain go for a moment. That's actually been really, really good. So that's my win for this week. Keeping on top of my needle movers, still showing up for coaching, and taking care of myself. And the kids have had an amazing half term. So it's, win-win all round. That's my win. I want you to go and think about, what have your wins been this week? You know, whether it's big, whether it's small, whether it's something around that you've learned about yourself, or an area of growth, whatever it is, what are we celebrating? Drop me a DM, connect with me on Instagram. Drop me a DM. Let me know, what are you celebrating this week? I'll celebrate with you. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of MBA Mental Boost, the secret weapon to supercharging your performance on the court. If you found today's episode useful, don't forget to subscribe and share. You can connect with me over on any social platform. You can find me at Dr Rosie Mead. Until next time, go out there and dominate using the power of your mind. This is Dr Rosie, signing off.